Like, yes, Daddy. Oh. What? This isn't sexual, you perv. Hello, everybody, and welcome to episode 135 of Ignore the Backlog podcast. My name is The Real Portz, and Evil Spunny is making Spunny. I don't know what the fuck your name is. Evil Sputtery. I can't construct sentences or
just call me
even
Bunny.
sounds.
Just call me Bunny. It's okay. You could just shorten it.
Just call me Bunny.
Shorten it.
What the fuck was the noise you were making during the fucking intro that was so important? I'm gonna go back and listen to it, so don't fucking lie to me.
Singing All Night Long by Lionel Richie because we were talking about it.
Now I have to put that whole thing in the fucking intro. Thank you for that.
You're welcome.
Extra work.
I thought it would have been the Batman ASMR.
Also, now we're going to get copyright stricken. Can you imagine if algorithms were hunting you on fucking Anchor's website?
Shit, that would have been terrifying. Actually, we do put this on YouTube, but it's not monetized. So, I mean, it's not that big of a deal.
You hear that? It's not that big of a deal, copyright holders.
Fuck you.
Keep it fucking moving.
All night long, all night. Anyway.
Are we going to be doing that all podcast long as well?
All podcast long. Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Look, I have one cider in me, and I opened another one. It's going to be a dangerous evening.
Okay.
Would you
I like it.
Would you like to talk about the video games you played this week?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I should probably do that.
You didn't play anything, did you?
I did, actually. How dare you? Was my tone saying I didn't play anything? Don't believe that fucking guy. He'll go up and down for no fucking reason.
I didn't play anything.
All right? Welcome to the episode.
I didn't play anything.
It's just, what is that called? Is that called intonation, or what the fuck is that when you like raise and lower your voice and shit? What is that called?
Oh, I have fucking no idea. You're asking the wrong person. Jesus Christ. You think I'm smart?
I don't know. I feel like everyone but me knows the answer to all my thoughts, so I just throw them out there.
You just throw them to the universe. You're like, here.
Yeah.
Take my word
Instead of Google, I'm old school. You know? I just ask the people around me, and they're like, I don't know. What the fuck are you talking about?
Call your mom, and you're like, Mom, I don't know how to do this thing. Please help me. And she's like, you're fucking
What's
30
intonation,
years old.
Mom?
You're 30 fucking years old. What are you doing? What are you doing with your life?
She knows what I'm doing. It's
That's true.
smoking weed and playing video games.
At least you're honest. You know, you're keeping it real, and that's fair. And
Yeah.
so.
Well, it was a lot easier when I found out she was keeping weed from the family, so it kind of evened out after that.
Wait, your mom was keeping your mom?
Oh, we don't have to. She was so anti-weed forever. Do you understand? And then it came out that she was like doing some on the side.
It was only okay for her. But
Yeah. If you're listening to this, Mom, I'm talking about a different person, okay?
It's not you, Mom.
But it's eerily similar to what our family went through.
Holy shit. Yeah, my mom did the same thing. And then last time I was out there, all we did was smoke and drink.
No way, really? See, I haven't done that with my mom yet, but I probably should.
Yeah, do it.
I think it'd be a good time.
It'd be a good experience to like.
I also want to do. I don't necessarily want to release it unless it turns out good, but I want to do like a deep dive family podcast with her.
Oh my God.
Where we discover all the hidden horrors of my family, and then maybe later turn it into content when she's dead.
Record it while it's still fresh in her brain and she's, fully capable. And then when she's on, like in the home and stuff like that, and you're famous because you made this content off of your mom's fucking insane.
Exactly. And then I could share that with her. She wouldn't know who I was, but I could share it with her.
You'd be like, yes, dear. Okay, give me the dog. We don't have a dog, Mom. Give me the dog. I don't know why I dog. Anyway, this is a podcast about video games.
And my family secrets.
And our deep family-seated secrets that we both apparently need therapy for. Very much so.
Hell yes. Absolutely. I'm on BetterHelp right now.
What did you play?
Shameless plug.
Yes.
I started BetterHelp. I played a little bit of No Man's Sky.
Okay.
And by a little bit, dear God, I posed this question
Uh-huh.
to my girlfriend, whom I'm playing the game with.
Obviously.
I said, "Hey, hold up! I have a question," which is how questions work. And
Clearly.
I said, "Is this better than Grounded?"
Ooh, what did she say?
And she said, "Probably not." But there was an amount of hesitation that was surprising.
Oh, okay.
And I kind of have to agree. They just offer different things.
Right.
Like Grounded, nothing offers what Grounded offers because you're a fucking kid in a neighborhood, like a backyard. It's the Honey, I Shrunk the Kids thing, and then this is like endless space exploration. So it's not like one has to beat the other, but it's on that level of like just we're obsessed. I mean, we've been spending Sundays even just like fucking 20-hour weekends
Saturday
playing
and
fucking
Sunday?
No Man's Sky. Yeah, it's
Holy sh!
2 weekends in a row we've done this. Like 40 hours of fucking No Man's Sky on the weekends. It's fucking great.
How many hours do you have in that game now?
Okay, so maybe I fudged the numbers a little bit because we only have 63 hours, but
Fair enough.
it's
still
a lot.
of hours.
It's so
Considering
much.
you guys have only been doing it for 3 weeks,
Yes.
it's basically a part-time job.
Yeah, when did we start this? I mean, gaming is a full and a half time job for me.
Yeah, it's been about 3.5 weeks, I think, since you brought it up. Maybe 4, maybe about a month. So
There was one weekend where we didn't play though. So yeah, I think it's 3.5 weeks in earnest.
Jesus, that's still pretty quick. I'm impressed. I will admit that.
Well, we're impressive degenerates.
Fair.
It's not like we're aware of it, as we're doing it. We're like, God, there's so many other things we could be doing, but I don't want to. I don't want to do any of them. This is the only thing I want to be fucking doing. It's great.
Right.
It's been a long time.
As long as you're happy,
I guess
right?
since Grounded, but it's been a while since I've been this obsessed with a video game.
Ooh, in terms of No Man's Sky, Valheim, and Grounded, where would you rank those?
So
Grounded's number 1.
Grounded, No Man's Sky, and Valheim, definitely.
Okay.
I still like Valheim a lot, but it's kind of...
It needs more content.
It needs more. It does, yeah. No Man's Sky has the benefit of years and years, and Grounded just came out a perfect fucking video game from Obsidian, so... Valheim, just needs a little more time.
Well, yeah, it was a much smaller team that started Valheim.
Hey,
so I don't
mean,
really
for
blame
what
it.
they had, it's fucking impressive as hell.
Yeah, no, genuinely very impressive. The fact that they quadrupled over a couple of months is crazy.
Never forget the feeling of because it's like such a relaxed game, and then you get into the boss fight and it's this heavy fucking Finnish metal as you're fighting this crazy Christmas reindeer. And you're like, holy fuck, I will never experience this again.
You're like, holy fucking shit, what is this thing? It's shooting lightning and fucking pew pew. Yeah, it's a fucking fun fight. It's all the bosses.
And then I mounted it on
fun.
my wall, and it fucking yells at me for killing it. It's awesome. That game has so much character.
Yeah, there's a lot of love, a lot of TLC. It's just taking its time.
Exactly.
For sure.
And then, okay, so the other game I played, so much No Man's Sky. That got me, look, I'm traditionally a medieval guy. That's my thing. I like fantasy over sci-fi, almost always. That being said, I like Star Wars. But Lord of the Rings over Star Wars for me.
Okay.
But maybe it's the No Man's Sky thing, but I thought, I really want to pursue this space shit a little more. And Gabe, friend of the podcast, wants to play Stellaris together.
Oh, okay.
So last night I was like, I'm not going to jump in and ask him 800 million questions right from the get-go. So I'm going to play a little on my own.
Yeah.
So that I know what the fuck the deal is. I still don't know what the deal is after 3 hours of fucking tutorial.
It's a very complex game.
But basically, I mean, my whole thing is I shouldn't have picked I picked an aggressive, I don't know what they call them, civilization.
Yeah.
And so all my people want to go to war all the time, but I don't know how to do any of that. So they're all really unhappy all the time because I'm not a tyrant, killing everyone in the galaxy. I tried once, and all that happened is we got fucking bankrupt as shit and had to surrender. So now we're very broke, and everyone's very mad at me, and I.
Still not at war.
But hey, we're back to making money, so fuck them. They can be unhappy but successful.
Just like most millennials this day and age.
Unhappy but successful? Are most people
Okay,
successful?
never mind. No, we're not. We're the most fucked over generation of the entire world. Anyway, shit. Let me just pretend that I'm successful.
I don't know. Have
okay?
you seen what TikTok has done to Gen Z? I think they're fucked.
We're all fucked. We're all
Dude, they're gonna be in business meetings, right? And then somebody's gonna finish with a quarterly projection or whatever the fuck, and then somebody's just gonna be in the back the corner going, cringe. And then the whole room's gonna laugh. It's gonna be torture for those motherfuckers. They live like they're famous when they're 12, and they're not. They're not famous, right?
No, they're not.
So they're gonna be at work, and they're gonna be fucking destroyed by everybody because they built their wit over the internet. It's gonna be horrible.
They'll be flossing.
Yeah.
As they do their oh god, it be cringe. Yeah. Cringe. Anyway,
I am not looking for. Look, I understand. I'm a millennial, right? Baby boomers don't like seeing me in the workplace because I wear a hoodie, but
right.
There's worse shit coming for me. I know it. I don't want to have like business conversations with people that are coming up right now. You know.
Right. Hopefully the world will just end in the next 10 years. I'll be okay with it. It's fine.
Yeah.
I've come to accept it.
It's pretty much the only way out.
Yeah. Okay.
Although maybe this
Stellaris.
monkeypox thing will work out, you know?
Oh yeah, Jesus Christ, that shit's scary as fuck. I was looking at that today, and I'm like, great, something else to like fucking fear for my life.
Hey, at least you know when you have it. COVID, it's like, I don't know, it could be a cold. You're gonna get these bumps and be like, I don't know, maybe I'm just like having an allergic reaction. No, that's fucking monkeypox, bro.
It's like, oh, it's not. It's yeah, with COVID with women nowadays, it's like, oh, am I pregnant or is it COVID? Great, either way, I'm fucked.
There was a comedian who's kind of famous for partying and just like being an alcoholic, basically. And he was talking to somebody in there. He's like, "What do you mean COVID?" He's like, "They can't test me for COVID. Like, I've had COVID-like symptoms for fucking 30 years."
I can respect that.
That's pretty much it. Stellaris is a fun game. I think it's like Civilization, but there's way more going on.
Yeah.
And the battles are real time, which is cool.
Yeah.
And you can design your own ships. Like, you can do everything custom in this game. It's fucking great.
I'm a little jealous. I bet. Yeah, I think I need to pick it up and actually install it and play with it.
You can play with us. Fuck it. We're gonna play right after this. It did just like not be on sale though. Did you buy it? Do you have it?
I have it. I've had it since the beginning.
Okay.
Since the shit
Since the beginning? God damn, we do that a lot, don't we? Buy a game and it's like, oh, 10 years later, maybe I'll crack this thing open.
Look, I have almost 1,000 games on my thing, and I'm kind of stupid because I just keep collecting them. But I've tried so fucking hard. I've tried so fucking hard to do it. I'm gonna fucking do it.
Do what?
Beat as many games as I can.
That's
the goal.
But that's not a goal. Beat as many games as I can.
As many games as I own.
100 games this year.
100 games this
year. You're not going to beat all the games you want because you're going to have new games all the time. Are you going to stop buying video games? That'd be crazy.
No.
Okay.
Maybe I'll clone myself and then I'll live forever.
Oh, if you know how to do that, what the fuck are you doing here?
Fair point.
This
I better get on that cloning product.
Well, not famous yet, but yeah, if you're like cloning people, like you're that technical in a sciencey way, and you're still doing this shitty podcast, what the fuck are you doing?
Hey, people love us.
It's Virginia. A great podcast, but not when you know how to clone people.
Right. I guess
everything's relative. You know?
That's true. That's true. Okay. All right. Fair.
Yep.
What did I play this week? So.
Great question. You played Minecraft, probably.
No, actually, I didn't.
Whoa.
So my internet was still kind of fucky this week. Again.
You don't just load up a solo game and start playing Minecraft.
I don't like playing by myself, and I usually like playing on the servers that we have going, so it's kind of hard for me to play by myself. Yeah. I will when I'm testing shit, but yeah, or doing work.
Right.
But yeah, Friday we lost power and internet for another 8 hours. It was great.
Oh my
10
God.
out of 10. Yeah, well, we've had
Is
like
it
crazy
weather? Like, what the hell's happening?
Yeah, Friday was legitimate weather, but the other times they finally fixed the issue in our area. They fixed the node that they just kept fucking patching, basically, and then it would break in a couple of weeks, and then we would have these issues. So they finally just replaced the whole node. Because, like, I got to talk. I went Karen. I hate saying the fact that we went Karen on them, but we had to talk to, like, a regional manager. And, like, we basically had him on speed dial.
How many times did you say, let me talk to your boss? Like, how many levels up are we talking? 2, 3, 1?
So we went from the basic to, like, the manager. Then we went to, like, the director of the area. And then eventually we got to, like, the technical side. And then we got to the technical regional manager of the state of Illinois.
I count 4 there.
It was for the state of Illinois for Spectrum. It was fucking nuts. Anyway, yeah. So we had to talk to them and like go through all these fucking stupid ass hoops and shit like that. And they're like, yeah, it's not their house. It's not anything around there. We could see that it's coming in from down the road. So yeah, it was. Anyway, it was a shit show. I played this stupid little game called Bubble People.
Bubble People?
I don't really understand it.
It's because you're dumpster diving for video games.
I don't know. It looked interesting, and the concept it sounded interesting because you're just a dude who's trying to get rid of like sound, and so you basically remove all the sound from the world. Yeah, anything that makes noise, you just pop it like a bubble. So people, cars.
Wait, so you're not getting rid of sound. You're getting rid of everything that makes sound.
Yeah, it's kind of weird.
Jesus Christ.
And, like, you experience love and then heartbreak and then moving on. And it was just like, okay, interesting. Okay, next. So I played that, beat that. I don't care. It's a notch in my belt. It will be my walk of shame. My roommates and I got into Remnant.
Notch on the bedpost and walk of shame are diametrically opposed.
I mean, what if it's a shameful notch? What if it's on the... So you have two sides.
Yeah, but it's either you're walking away from someone else's place or it's at your place and it's a notch. You know what I mean?
Okay, fair enough. I guess it would be a shameful notch in my bedpost.
Okay. So it's filled with, like, dried tears and shit?
Yeah, I have two sides. Good side, bad side. And then somewhere in the middle.
It's a shittier post. The other side is all clean and prim, and the other one's just, like, got cigarette burns on it and shit.
Yeah, it's kind of broken, cracked, little fucked up bedpost.
It gives you splinters every time to go make a new notch.
Like, fuck. Should play this shit
like,
anymore.
I hate fucking playing this garbage. Ow, fuck.
Yeah, my roommates and I got into Remnant from Ashes. This game is so fucking weird and really good and kind of creepy and not what I was expecting. So when I played, like, Alien Isolation, it's like one of those games where you just run around, shoot shit, go through, like, instances and stuff.
Is Alien Isolation the go-to? Like, Amnesia's just gone, right? Like, no one even fucking remembers that game?
Sorry, I didn't mean Alien Isolation. I meant Alien Fire Squad Team. It's different.
Oh.
That's the multi...
Didn't you... You did say Isolation, though, right?
Yeah, I did say Isolation. Okay. I fucked up.
No, that's okay. Yeah, those are completely different video games.
Yeah, sorry.
Okay.
So, Aliens Fire Team, I didn't really give a shit about the story. Like, I know a lot about alien lore, so I just didn't give a fuck. So, I kind of went into the same mentality of this game where, like, I didn't really give too much of a shit about what was happening in the world. But then it got Lovecraftian and very fucking weird and very fucking cool.
What game is this?
Remnant from Ashes. From the Ashes.
Yeah, that game controls like fucking ass. I did not like it.
It's a little clunky. I did run into a bug the other day when we were just walking around and we just survived a big battle. And, like, one of my roommates had a heal. He's like, oh, I'll heal you as soon as I can. I'm like, it's fine. I think we're getting up to a checkpoint. I just fell over and randomly died. I didn't get knocked.
Oh.
I just straight up died.
Okay.
We still can't figure out how I died. I just died. And we're like, cool. And then they made fun of me because I always find the broken shit in everything. Yeah. And it's true. I hate it. But the game... Okay, You can't get mad at me.
I don't think that's true. What? I can get mad at you anytime. You've been playing Dota this whole time. You just never.
Oh
told
yeah,
me.
I've been secretly playing Dota all this week. No. So I found out Eldest Souls, one of that weird Souls-like indie game, pixel art, that I was obsessed with last year.
Not to be confused with Titan Souls, which is another exactly same video game.
Yeah. Or Elden Ring or Eldest Scrolls. Yeah. So
the Eldest Ring.
Yeah. Like, somebody thought I accidentally spelled Elder Scrolls wrong when I had this title in my stream. And they're like, don't you mean Elden Ring or Eldest Scrolls? And I'm like, does this look like Skyrim? Does this look like Oblivion? What do you think this is?
Wait.
They genuinely thought
What was your title?
I said playing Eldest Souls for the first time.
Ah. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, they came into my stream and they're like, oh, they were just talking to me and stuff. And
Is
like,
there any chance they were joking?
no. Because
man.
I started talking about it and I was like, man, I fucking love finding weird new games like this. And they're like, but this is Elder Scrolls. And I'm like, they're like, I thought, and then they said, oh, I thought you misspelled it like later on. And I was like, what?
That's
anyway.
not a misspell. That's just fundamentally getting the word wrong.
All of the words were wrong. Anyway.
Yeah.
So I found out that there was
not a fucking typo, dude.
Yeah, it was, and like it looks completely different, plays completely different. Anyway, there was a DLC added. I don't even fucking remember when the DLC dropped. I think it dropped at the beginning of the month. And
I'm gonna do the same with the podcast title. I hope we get some comments about it.
Oh, please do it. Fuck.
And hey, it's some free promotion for that shitty game.
But anyway, they added these 3 new bosses. And fuck, 2 of them were really hard. The last one was stupid easy. I think they just like half-assed it, but they added these 3 new bosses in this whole new area. And they added some new like concepts to the game since I had last played. And it's just it's still a wonderful, lovely experience. I fucking love this game. I love this game. And then I started playing it more, Portz. I started doing the bad thing. And if I actually recorded it correctly, I would be number 20th on the speedrunning.
Of fucking which game?
Of Eldest Souls.
Oh, number 20 out of, what, 25 people that played it?
Yeah, pretty much. The fastest time is like 11 minutes, and I watched that speedrun, and it's fucking insane.
Wow.
But
What's your time?
40.
A bit of a gap between 20th and first place.
You know what? It doesn't matter. I put my name on speedrunner.com. That's all that matters to me.
Hey, that's amazing.
I know. I need to actually.
Hey, it's not something I've ever done.
I think I'll actually do it maybe over the next week, but I have some ideas of what I want to do with this. I just fucking love this game. I can't get away from it. It's just so good, and I feel so bad because it barely has any reviews, and like nobody's ever heard of it but me.
Is that part of why you like it? It's like your little thing?
It's my special little thing.
It's your special little guy, you know?
Maybe. I mean, it's only
it's
on
like
the PC.
you got a little kitten that's like kind of defective, you know? He's just, you can't tell why or how, but he's just off a little bit, but you love him
boy.
the most because he's your special boy, yeah. Is it that kind of situation?
I mean, it's totally possible that it can be that. I genuinely don't know because, like,
Okay.
I don't know. I just fucking love this game. It's gorgeous and lovely and a lot of fucking fun.
Hell yeah.
Also smashing my head against it. Yeah, the new bosses. One of the bosses was just such a pain in the dick once I got to, like, the next phase. I think I died, like, 200 times on it. I just kept slamming
God.
I slammed my fucking head on that game this week. Like, no joke. It's a good game.
That sounds horrible. I would never subject myself to that.
I think it's because, like, I know it's hard. And, like, I don't really like typical Souls games. Like, I didn't get hard into Elder Scrolls. Jesus, I didn't get hard into Dark Souls. Like, even the third one, even though I like that one probably the most, and like even Elden Ring, like I'm doing a cheese build, but like I think it comes down to like having to grind. That just kills it for me. This is just all about bosses, and that's all I want to do is just slam my head on bosses.
Yeah, I mean, I always thought the run to the boss situation is always the worst part in those games. Like,
I fucking hate it. It's
just
like clearing
put me
trash.
right there, man. I already went through this shit. Like, this is like Pokemon mowing the grass shit. Like, I don't want to fucking do this.
Or like having to clear trash in a raid. That's a fucking fucking hate that shit.
I don't know what any of that is like, but yeah, it sounds bad.
It's bad. It's bad. My guild in World of Warcraft, we thought about changing our names to Garbage Men. Because even though we could clear bosses and raids, we were always getting taken out by the trash. Ugh.
So you're like reverse Garbage Man. The trash are coming back. This is like a horror movie, shitty horror movie, where the trash comes back to haunt you.
Yeah, you fall into the trash compactor.
Oh my God.
Like in Star Wars.
Jesus Christ. At least you have a union.
I guess that's true. That's true. Holy fuck. All right. Let's do some drunk news.
So I want to say, I was surprised that I didn't get some messages from you.
About what?
Telling me I would like V Rising. Because the last time a game exactly like this came out was Valheim, and you sent me so many messages like, you gotta play this?
So here's my thing with V Rising.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna purchase it yet. Yeah. Oh, it's got vampires.
It's also
and
way
it's got
too
some
early.
Shit.
Yeah.
It's way too early to tell right now. The reviews are all over the place, and this is why I'm going to avoid it, probably. And I'm sorry, Gabe, to let you down, but...
Gabe Newell?
No. Gabe. Our Gabe.
Oh, Gabe Gonzo.
Gabe Gonzo. Yeah. Because he put it in your chat, and he's like, oh, are you guys going to pick this up? He's like, I'm going to pick it up this week. Right. I don't think I'm going to get it because, one, I've heard too many complaints about the end game already, which is crazy. The map is
end
dynamic.
Game in Valheim doesn't exist, so...
Yeah, but, like, the fact that people are already getting to endgame now... Also, the fact that it's incredibly grindy and, like, stupid hard to make stuff, like, in the forest. Like, it's really bad grindy from everything that I've seen and I've watched. And then people are like, oh, yeah, you need to go up to this one area and this is the end. So people just rush to that area and the map is the same. It's not, like dynamic or anything like that. It's static.
Right.
And so everybody rushes to that area and builds in that area. And also, it has comparisons of Rust. And, like, me and Rust have its thing. Rust stays in its Rust. Yeah, PvP is a big element.
Gross. Yeah, fuck that. I'm out.
Yep, sorry. As soon as I read about the PvP and everybody was complaining about the PvP element and how it was a big thing, I was just like, no, I'm going to wait.
Yeah, that's the tension that they should be spending on the rest of the game. There's no way that a game that's top-down like this, name one where the PvP lasted. A single game from the top-down view. I don't care what genre it is. What is it? Did any of them last? Other than MOBAs. God damn it, I just...
Yeah. I was going to say the only thing that you could compare it to is a MOBA with the top down. I don't know why they made it a PvP focus with the top down. It's so weird.
Because Diablo tried this, fucking Marvel Heroes tried this. They all try it. Path of Exile, I think, has PvP. No one plays those modes. They're bad. Yeah. It's impossible to balance for the single player and the multiplayer. It's just not possible.
Yeah, it's so.
And if it is possible, you have to change your character enough. Like in fucking Lost Ark, it's a just goddamn disaster PvP.
Yeah, I don't want to deal with PvP. That's why I like Valheim, because it is chill. It isn't as grindy, and like there's no focus on it. You don't have to focus on it.
Yeah.
Like it's just not my jam. It's not my fucking jam. So it's just like. I'm like reading the reviews, and a lot of people are giving good reviews, but those are Rust players. I went and stalked their fucking profiles of like, you have hours in Rust. You can shut the fuck up.
Damn. Super sleuth.
Look, I stalk people. I'm good at finding shit if I want it.
Do you have any dirt on me?
Shoulders.
Shoulders. Oh, God. Well, now, what are we supposed to tell our guests? Well, no one's going to get it. No one will ever know.
Melissa will know.
That's true. Who?
She'll know. Sorry.
Who the fuck are you talking about?
You can believe that. Your mother.
She said before. What a fucking podcast we're doing right now.
I'm drunk. I don't give a shit anymore. It was a shit week. Anyway, so game news. You ready?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
You ready? Besides shitting all over V Rising, sorry.
Absolutely. No, I'm here for it. I'm the most contrarian motherfucker. I don't want to play it either. I just hadn't figured out why. I'm glad that you fucking brought me up to speed on my own opinion about this game.
I love survival games. I like looking into that stuff. So like when vampires, I guess, are hot again. Like everybody wants to be a vampire. Like Vampire Masquerade.
I don't like that. It hasn't been enough time.
I don't know.
You know?
Yeah, I guess that's true.
Let it die.
And then come back, rise from the ashes.
Remnant.
Let's talk about Stalker.
Yeah, go ahead.
Let's talk about Stalker 2. Anyway, Stalker 2 is actually back in development. The studio has completely relocated, and it has resumed work on the game. Obviously, back in March, after Russia invaded, the studio paused development, even though Twitter complained, and I got mad at Twitter. On March 2nd, while basically the studio helped its employees and its families survive the conflict. And now they're all in Prague. And from their Discord and their activity again on Twitter, they're back on track.
So would you say they're in progress? Every episode now. That's my new thing. It's a dad joke.
You're going to make dad jokes?
Yep. I'm 30 now. I have to.
Oh, God.
Oh, wait. Do you have to have kids to make dad jokes?
Usually,
I don't know how that works.
You guys got cats?
I'm a cat dad. That's who I am now. I'm a cat dad.
Why did you make it so cringy? I hate it. Cringe. Cringe.
See you at the barbecue.
Anyway.
It's my favorite new character I'm workshopping.
Jesus, I fucking hate it. Anyway, the game was delayed at the start of the year, stating that it would release on December 8th, but then obviously all the shit hit the fan in March. So that date seems super unrealistic unless they crunch, and I hope they don't. One of the things that they did that was very subtle was they changed the subtitle of the name. So it's supposed to be Stalker 2 Heart of Chernobyl, but they changed the way how Chernobyl is spelled to the Ukrainian version. So they spell it the way that they spell it in Ukraine rather than in Russia.
Okay.
So that was the one small change that they've made so far. We'll see what else they do. I mean, I don't really blame them if they make any changes. And if they make any references to making fun of Putin, which would be really fucking funny. Because a lot of other countries do that to other countries. Looking at you.
I think it might be justified in this case. I don't know. We'll see what happens.
I fucking hope they do. Jesus Christ, that'd be amazing. Anyway, I'm glad that they're all safe and it's back on track because I've been really looking forward to this game. But I don't.
Yeah,
I don't
that's what really matters in this whole situation is getting video games to us. I think.
That's not what I meant, but you know
especially with no NFTs. Like, we can't have you guys making extra money from this shit. My God, we're going to give you probably $5 in 10 years or something. So, yeah. Be grateful that you guys made it out. And Jesus Christ, I can't continue.
Jesus, you're a monster. Anyway. Did you see this weekend? I don't know if you saw this because this was all over the fucking place. EA is looking to sell. Or merch. You didn't see this?
No.
Oh,
how do you...
Shit.
Do they wear something low cut? How do you announce as EA that you're looking for something?
So it got leaked out this year and then they just kind of came out with it. So it looks like EA has been in talks with Disney. Apple, Amazon, and
Getting
less. Oh.
That information public, doesn't that make you like lose top people? I feel like
Yes.
you would lose a bunch of talent at your company when that kind of shit starts happening. And don't worry, this is nothing that's happening in my company in real life right now. But yeah,
Monka?
it makes me worried for EA.
Yeah.
Not that I give a shit what happens to them.
Yeah, EA's not doing so good, so I'm not surprised that they've been like literally actively going to people like Disney, Apple, and Amazon, and lastly Comcast just turned them down. So it looks like at the beginning of this year they were actually.
Why would you shop at Does Comcast give a fuck about video games? Have they ever shown any interest?
Well, it sounds
in
like
video games?
they're starting to, which is kind of terrifying.
All right. I mean, hey, you see a stack of money somewhere, you go, hey, what the hell's that?
Right. So NBC owns Comcast, right? I
own lots of things, yeah.
Yeah, they own a lot of shit. So they own Comcast, and apparently at the beginning of the year, they were in talks with Comcast. However, over several weeks into the negotiation, everything seemed to fall apart, mostly because they couldn't agree on price and the terms. And the biggest term that EA has is that Andrew Wilson, the CEO, wants to remain as CEO if they merge with another company. That's their like
the guy who's been
goal.
fucking it up this whole time.
Yeah,
They want that guy to stay.
Yeah,
Okay, seems like an interesting choice.
yeah. He really knows what the gamers want. Obviously, after Battlefield.
If I heard the word single player one more time, I'm fucking ejecting all of you out of this building right now. I'm pretty sure that was a legit memo that
I
went
wouldn't
around
be surprised. Oh my god, have you seen that meme where the guy he's like leaning on his hands like, what if we did this, and then they throw him out the window? Like, it's a bunch of people making suggestions. You have to have seen that, I swear to god. Anyway,
it's not forming an image in my mind, so sorry. You all right?
I can't believe you haven't seen this. You've had
Can I talk about some personal news?
Yeah, please do it.
I'm gonna go to a Dota major this year.
Wait, what? Really?
In Arlington, Texas. I'm excited.
Okay.
To finally watch some Dota live, yeah.
That's gonna be interesting.
Some people I've been playing with for a while.
Okay.
It's gonna be a good time. Gabe won't come out because of his goddamn family, but you know, you do what you can do. I hope he listens to that with his fucking kids in the car.
His wife is sitting right next to him. He's like, honey.
He's like, excuse me?
Sorry, babe. Sorry we get you in trouble. I have
if
a
you're in the
basement.
doghouse, let's just play some Dota. Am I right? Oh.
I have a basement he could crash in. It's literally massive. He can hide in the basement. Anyway, so since you're speaking of Dota, you never answered my question this weekend? Did you see?
I didn't see it.
Did you see what happened to Ninja Boogie?
Oh, wow! You have your ear that low to the ground, or did it make it that? Was that like headlining or trending or something? Jesus,
all over Twitter. So I actually know this Dota player because he's old, quote unquote.
Well, that makes sense.
Yeah, he's an older dude. So he's also my type. But anyway, besides that, he was let go this week from Team SMG and like they've released this press statement saying it's like keep on boogieing and stuff like that, and then he replied to the tweet saying tell him the real reason why I'm gone. And so it came out he was let go because they were worried about his performance after his mom was to pass. You didn't hear about this?
Yeah, no, I did.
Okay.
Yeah, I didn't really look into it because it sounds like it's pretty cut and dry.
Right.
That seems shitty. I was trying to look up what team he was playing for. I can't remember. SMG. I've never even fucking heard of them.
It's because they're newer. They were formed this year or last year.
Cool.
I can't remember.
I bet that org is not going to last.
No, I don't think they will. I mean, he is an older Dota player, and I believe this is an Asian bracket that he's trying to play in Southern Asia. But
right.
So anyway, his mom had stage 4 cancer. He knew it was going to happen sooner or later. He was prepared for it. And he even said he wanted to play as far as, like, he went as far as, like, leaking DMs between him and, like, the owner of the team, saying he's like, I still want to play. Look, I just need to be here for my mom. It shouldn't affect anything. We'll find out more on Monday if she was going to make it or not. She didn't, unfortunately. She passed. Sorry.
God damn.
Yeah. It's a very sad situation. Anyway, so they ended up letting him go, thanking him and the 30-year-old, you know, for his time and dedication to the team. And then the internet and Twitter obviously rioted once he released a statement saying, it's like, yeah, I was let go because I'd rather sit at my mom's, you know, bedside, you know, and stuff. It's just so fucked. And the worst thing is, like, he's been constantly, like, pushing this on Twitter over the past several days because this happened on the 20th. And the team's Twitter has been, like, radio silent. The owner has been super radio silent. And a bunch of news sources have now reached out to the team and the owner. And they've answered nobody. They're just, like, covering it up and waiting for it to, like, try to pass over.
Wow.
But, yeah, he said he didn't want to leave his mom in a time of need. Leaving his mother, you know, who is dying, he said would make himself seem like a failure as a son. That's a direct quote from him.
Yeah.
And, like, I mean, it's just so fucked. Like, corporate, you don't think corporate America would make its way into, like, esports, but it just did.
Is that corporate America? Is it an American team? Look, there are evils in this world outside of capitalism in America.
Fair.
Such as capitalism in other countries.
Okay, fair enough.
Yeah. I mean, also, yeah, I don't know. Like, that's fucked.
It's so fucking depressing. It's such a fucking depressing
Also,
situation.
considering they weren't at anything. This team isn't
No,
in
it was
any
boot
tournaments
camp.
right now.
It was
like,
boot camp that he was supposed to show up for.
Like, who gives a shit? Fucking the team that just won the Dota Major didn't fucking boot camp with 3 of their players for like 6 months or something.
He's been playing since, like, off and on since 2014, 2015, I think. He's
yeah,
one
but
of
that part doesn't really matter.
Right.
Not for, like, how you're going to perform at the next thing. Like, Dota is such a
true.
grindy fucking practice thing. Like, it's crazy.
Yeah, it's just like any kind of competitive game. Like, if you stop playing for a while, you do get rusty real quick. But you get back into it. It's just so fucking stupid. Like...
Yeah. Yeah, if they're not actively competing, this is like a non-issue. Like, what the fuck? Jesus Christ.
Fuck you, Team SMG.
Yeah.
Fuck you.
Suck my gonads.
Suck my Norman Reedus cock.
No, it's SMGs. Yeah, anyway. Yeah. I guess that's that.
Anyway, my segue into Norman Reedus. You like that?
Oh. No, I clearly I don't, because you didn't go with the thing I was doing. So it's not a yes and, it was more like a yes, but let me do my own thing.
Yeah,
instead.
I'm going to do my own thing.
Which is fair. You can do that.
This is the Evil Space Bunny podcast. I'm taking over fully.
Oh my God.
It's happening. I'm way too drunk and powerful at this moment. So, Norman Reedus leaked that there's going to be a Death Stranding 2. How does that make you feel?
I thought you were going to say Death in the Family or something. What the fuck? Why'd you pause on the word death?
Because I was pretending to have a Kirk moment, and we were making fun of the pausing of the microphone. Anyway.
Wasn't that an intro? How many things do I have to include? Jesus Christ.
All of it. We should put that on Patreon at some point. All the fucking weird shit we say.
I regret not playing more of that game.
Really? You liked it?
I like
remember
how
that.
stupid it is. I don't like the gameplay. I just want to watch the cutscenes. Maybe I'll put a reaction video out of me just watching someone else play. Because fucking playing that game is a fucking terrible experience. But the cutscenes are, Kojima-is.
Yeah. Also, it's got Mads in it and Norman Reedus.
Oh, God. Yeah. I mean, I don't care about Norman Reedus that much, but Mads Mikkelsen. God damn. Also, it had Conan O'Brien in it for some fucking reason.
Wait, Conan O'Brien's in Death Stranding?
Yes.
Did I miss that cutscenes?
Probably.
I watched a lot of it when it first came out to determine if I wanted to play this game because I love Hideo Kojima because he's just fucking Hideo Kojima. I mean, there's no description for
you don't
him.
get it's like No Man's Sky. Like, it's not the best game in the world. No. Yeah, it's janky. Yes. Can you get this anywhere else? No. You can't get it anywhere else. No one else is pumping out shit like Hideo Kojima. So yeah. Glad he's doing shit. I kind of wish it wasn't Death Stranding too, but whatever. I don't want to get 6 games into fucking Death Stranding just because he's on his own now. You know what I mean? Because he made Death Stranding because he can't make more Metal Gear. Like, they don't get stuck in the same garbage.
And also, nobody will tell him no. No one takes away his no.
That's. I used to think that was a problem, but I think it's actually kind of a benefit now. Because that's how you get generic.
Crazy.
That's how you get generic garbage is by a committee telling you no. Like, let him be free. He's a Mustang, you know.
He's a Mustang. You just gotta let him run.
Yeah.
Just gotta let him run. Be free.
I never thought I would call Hideo Kojima a Mustang, but here we are.
I would like to think of him as a centaur now, just running around in the plains of Wyoming. Just being free.
He was hunted the first chance someone got. I don't know if it was a Native American or a cowboy, but it was one of them.
Jesus Christ, that took a dark turn. Anyway, he leaked that Death Stranding 2 is happening. And apparently somebody was asking him about, like, Death Stranding and, like, how it was to work with Hideo Kojima. And he's like, yeah, we're working on the next one. And then he realized what he said. Yeah. So he leaked it. And then Kojima, being Kojima and adorable as he is because he loves Norman Reedus hard. I think he likes I think he likes Norman Reedus more than Mads because Mads won't take him seriously, but Norman Reedus will put up with his weird ass bullshit, and Mads will just like walk away. But yeah, he posted like this cute like little tweet of them, like he said, "Go to your private room, my friend," and then like a bunch of pictures of them like snuggling and like holding hands. And then he had a bat. He had the bat from The Walking Dead, and then he was gonna kill Norman Reedus with it. Yeah, it was weird.
Wow.
It was a weird tweet.
Huh. All right.
Yeah, it was a weird fucking
God
tweet.
bless him. Living that weird-ass celebrity life.
Like, I don't think he meant it. Like, I think he's just like, yeah, whatever. It's fine. It's out. The cat's out of the bag. Oh, no.
Yeah.
Oh, no. I'm not working on a Silent Hill game.
That is such a weird way to do it. I don't know. They live a fake life.
Right.
You know?
Right. I'm not bitter that they're not working on Silent Hill or PT or anything good like that.
Well, he doesn't have the opportunity. I'm pretty sure if he had the opportunity, he would do it.
No, he wouldn't.
He doesn't have the rights.
Anybody could make a Silent Hill game right now.
What? Are you saying it's like not copyrighted?
It's not copyrighted.
Like in the public domain?
It's not public domain, but they're basically just being like, here you go. Anyone can make a Silent Hill game.
I don't believe you for a second because there would be more fucking Silent Hill games than Warhammer games, and that's not the case.
So that's the thing is that there's at least a couple in the works right now. That's the rumor mill.
Also, I mean, there could be a couple in the works, but it's not like they're letting literally anyone who fucking wants to make one.
Can anyone make a You know what? This is one shit.
You're gonna Google, can anyone make a Silent Hill game?
Konami Silent Hill plans include full remixes. Yeah, so Konami's letting a bunch of other studios make Silent Hill games right now. Just like, here you go, just jerking it off and just throwing it in people's faces.
let's do one of those YouTube series where, you know, where they're like, hey, I hired somebody to remix my beat at 8 different tiers, right? $5 to like $120.
Yeah.
Let's do that, but for making a Silent Hill video game.
Oh my holy fucking god. Okay, we need to get... I know 2 indie devs that we could get, and they would make the best Silent Hill game. It will look jank, just like the first Silent Hill game, so it's just like playing Silent Hill 1, so it's perfect, right?
That's what people want, right?
Oh, that's what I want. That's genuinely what I want. There was one... Okay, side note, sidebar. I'm going to pull a Portz right here and remember a game that I played that I forgot to bring up. I played this game for 20 minutes because I got scared. Because I was playing it at 11 o'clock at night. And it gave me goosebumps. It's a game called... Scissors. Night of the Scissors. And it literally straight up gave me Silent Hill... Resident Evil 1 vibes because it has that locked camera, and then shit started happening and I alt F4'd. I got scared. I got baby pissed pee scared. Oh, I only played 7 minutes. I did not last very long.
Jesus.
It got scary real quick and I got scared. Also, I shouldn't have been playing it at like 10 o'clock at night or 11 o'clock at night alone.
It's got night in the title. I mean, it's hard to be mad at you for that.
That's true. Anyway, this podcast has got off the deep end. But the last thing I do want to talk about is Twitch finally changing its terms of service and outlining things of the sexual content.
Yes. You dropped this bombshell on me right before the podcast. I don't know what I'm going to do with my content going forward.
Yeah, what are you going to do? Are you going to be okay? What about all your butt emotes?
I don't know. Is being handsome part of the rules that you're not allowed to do anymore? I don't know.
I'm pretty sure they said that being sexy is okay.
Oh, okay. That's fine then.
Yeah.
What about my spaghetti strap fucking low-cut shirts I wear?
Holy shit. Do it. And then put a fake chest hair thing, and it would be funny.
Can I still link to my Pornhub account?
Sadly, no. So if I'm reading this correctly, and I'm understanding this correctly...
I don't think Pornhub was ever allowed, to be honest. But
I don't think so either, but, you know. Anyway, so users are prohibited from broadcasting, uploading, soliciting, offering, and linking to pornographic or sexual explicit content, and from offering or soliciting any sexual content in exchange for money, services, or items of value, blah, 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 blah. So...
You can't even exchange it for, like, some milk? What if I need some groceries? What if it's a direct exchange? No cash involved.
Need some milk. Cringe. Anyway,
Jesus
so
Christ, what is happening?
I'm turning into a Zoomer, and you're turning into the old person. Anyway, so
YOLO. Am I right, you guys?
Oh God, the dad's here. Anyway,
Best
so
recurring character on the podcast.
Please kill me. So some of the things that they also outlined was like no display of sexual body fluids, advertising yeah. But like that also goes to your title. That also goes to any like thumbnails or any like kind of pictures that you have, including emotes, which has been the biggest thing. A lot of people have booty emotes, so those will be going away.
You can't have booties anymore?
No booties.
Oh no!
The
I
booties
have
are going away.
Girlfriend who needs to redo.
She needs to hide her.
Emote
She needs to hide her booty.
Do you get stricken, or do they just remove it?
I think they just remove it for now.
Okay.
But yeah,
that's not so bad.
So this all implies to embedded media, augmented reality, whatever the fuck that means. Creative broadcast.
Augmented reality?
Yeah, that's what it says.
What?
Am I not reading this right? Am I fucking that drunk right now? I mean, it's possible.
Augmented.
Augmented! You know what? We could go back to DSX. Augmented reality, creative broadcasts, channel content, banners, profiles,
who's doing
images.
augmented reality on Twitch? Why is that even on there?
I think that's targeting VTubers.
Oh, sure. Yeah.
Targeting VTubers. And so that was a big thing on
company
Twitter
is on
today.
the brink of bankruptcy, right? Fucking
Right.
Twitch doesn't make any money.
No.
Let's get rid of all the people that bring in money, including sexual content creators.
Like Ammo. And yeah, Ammo's like one of the biggest content creators. She's one of the
I
biggest.
hate that you call her that. It just it doesn't. When I think of the word ammo, it just bullets come into my brain. Ammo
I'm sure
just
she
does
makes
not.
people come bullets.
That's not a saying. What the fuck are you talking about?
Anyway.
All right.
Anyway, so the content that they also talked about was like content considering to be sexual.
Are you like friends with her? Is this like a nickname situation? Does she call you Bun Bun or something?
I wouldn't limit if she called me Bun Bun.
I know you would.
And we're with, hey baby, call me Bun Bun. Anyway, I'm gonna donate stupid money to her so she calls me Bun
Please
Bun.
don't do that.
I'm doing it. It's happening.
Oh no.
I'm like, you don't have to do anything. Just call me Bun Bun. Okay, thank you. Bye. Anyway, so another thing that people
There has been a flooding in Evil Space Bunny's basement.
It is summer and the rainy season is here. Anyway, so content that is considered to be sexual suggestive includes, but not limited to, content or camera focused on breast, buttocks, pelvic region, including poses that deliberately highlight those elements. Sorry, gentlemen.
What?
You can no
That's
longer go to your
every
whiteboards.
woman streamer that's ever existed, and it's the reason I can't get views on my channel.
Sorry, gentlemen. You can't go over to your little whiteboard and bend over anymore, guys. The jig is up.
But Dota 2's in the in the side little thing. You can see it. I'm sitting at the main menu,
I knew it. You fucking...
playing a video game, technically.
This is my favorite one. Groping or explicitly gesturing towards breast, buttocks, or genitalia. And you know what I've actually done? I've made fun of myself and made fun of my boobs. And I've, like, grabbed my boobs. Is that going to get me banned for making fun of myself and being like, yeah, I have no tits, and just slapping my chest a bunch? Like, I was making...
I hope so.
I guess. Shit. Fetishizing behavior.
I have done. You know what I've done? I've
What?
done a brushing my teeth kind of thing on accident. I was illustrating something
Yeah.
that was not blowing a guy, but that is what it looks like. I hope
Brushing your
that's not banned because I brush my teeth on stream a lot. You know.
Yeah, it's educational. Okay.
Yeah. This is yeah. This is super
So I
educational.
think I found the loophole in this whole thing. So like fetishizing behavior, focusing on body, erotic roleplay, all that shit, dancing, erotic dances, stripping, pole dancing.
Just dances. Fuck.
Yeah, including any descriptive acts or like acts of sex or pornography can also get you banned.
But you
So
can't
if you're-
describe acts of sex.
Yeah, you can't talk about it. It's like, dude, I saw this dude getting hammered. Oh yeah, they fucking brought down the hammer in this thing. It's crazy.
Wait, you can't talk about it?
No. So like a bunch of like, there's a podcast that I listen to. I quietly lurk. Lauren has tried to get me on it. They've tried to get me on it, but I'm too awkward to talk about my sex life because there isn't one.
I'll
But
do it.
Positive.
What's it called?
It's called Positive Thoughts.
Okay.
Like THOT, like thoughts. Anyway, that's what they talk
so
about.
it's
They
for
talk
women.
no. Well, it's run by a dude. He's really cool, Forson, and he talks about like sex and like, you know, trying to be positive and like how to be like a better
Also, it's not
partner.
like funny stories and shit.
Not necessarily. I think they do talk about it every once in a while, but yeah. But here's the loophole I think I found, and I think everybody will switch.
Just
this.
don't gesture toward the loophole in any way.
So one of the things that they highlight was featuring sex toys in contexts unrelated to sexual education. So
pyramid
sexual
scheme.
education is still allowed on the platform. So maybe like podcasts like Positive Thoughts where they talk about like, relationships and stuff maybe could under that. But then everybody else can like kind of trickle into that one, just like the hot tubs and ASMR, and it's just a matter of time.
I don't think so. Here's the thing: Twitch is not trying to solve their problem of having a lot of people view a bunch of shit, right?
Right.
They're trying to get around some. I don't know what the fuck they're. It's not laws. I don't know what the fuck they're doing.
They're trying to please advertisers right now.
Oh, is that what it is? Okay.
I think so.
So if
they can
that
get more
wording
ads.
makes advertisers feel better, sure. Who gives a shit?
Right.
All right, fine. We'll just move it to a different category again. Yeah, fuck it.
Yeah, I think genuinely, like, they just need to make a plus M site. They just need to make a mature site.
Yeah, I mean, what are there not ads on porn sites? You fucking idiots.
Like, you have
to... Just find different advertisers. God damn it.
Like, just find... And, like, even YouTube. Even YouTube has some, like... hentai advertisements that pop up.
They really have some fucked up shit. Yeah.
They have some fucked up shit, and then
I haven't
my
seen them in
shit
years,
gets
thank God. But,
demonetized because I said fuck too many times. Yet they're showing a hentai game in front of my game where I just scream, "Oh fuck me!" I peed my pants.
Whoa. You're talking about two different things here. Okay, you understand?
Okay,
your video, you're trying to get money from YouTube. The hentai people are giving money to YouTube. If you give money to YouTube, you can be sexist whatever the fuck you want.
But yeah, so they, it's gonna be interesting to see where Twitch goes with these policies, with these sexual acts. They honestly should just make a plus M, and you have to have a credit card in order to go on that site. You have to have your credit card put into Twitch and just sitting there, so it proves that you're over 18 to go on that site.
Do credit cards do that?
Yes.
Do they prove you're over 18?
Kind of. You have to be 18 to have a credit card.
Oh, is that true?
Yes.
I didn't know that.
I mean, it's very hard for a 16-year-old to get one. I mean, I did because I also was a psychopath fucking business entrepreneur as a kid. That's a story for another day.
Are you humble bragging while we're talking about fucking
I'm drunk.
Twitch?
I don't care.
TOS shit?
I don't care.
I was actually the best teenager that ever happened, so I did get one, but like in general, no, you normies can't do it.
I got one. I think I was 17 when I got mine. But, yeah, you usually have to be over the age of 18 and have some credit. That means you have a banking account and a checking and a savings account, usually, in order to, like, apply for any kind of credit card.
Gotcha.
So, it makes it a lot harder for people to get on those sites. So,
right.
I don't know.
All right.
Yeah, I'm actually genuinely surprised after, like, all the like leeway that they've had for the past like couple of years with like the hot tub streamers and the ASMR streamers not getting like any reprimands, and then all of a sudden they're like, hammer, bringing it down.
Yeah, well, because they've always been about optics, right? And sex positivity is a pretty big optical sort of cultural thing,
right?
But when it comes down to the money, now they're like, oh shit.
Yeah, I think maybe more and more, because, like, there's so many ads now. Like, I canceled my Turbo because I was trying to cut back.
I have Turbo.
Yeah. I cut back on my Turbo, so this is what happens.
I don't think I would step onto Twitch right now without Turbo.
Twitch sucks so much ass because it doesn't have, like, the same shit that YouTube does. So, like, if I was to click on YouTube and go to a different video compared to somebody else's video, like, it would recognize as like, oh, this person saw an ad so many minutes ago, they don't need an ad yet, or yada yada yada.
It's not every time you fucking click on a new channel.
If I switch to somebody that I'm not sub to,
Yeah.
I have to sit there for 45 seconds and wait for an ad to load, then decide if I want to stay there, then switch to another one, watch another 45 seconds of ads, and then so on. It's so stupid. It's such a bad, poor design. And, like,
Agreed.
It's for pennies. It's for pennies. It's just so dumb. So dumb. So dumb.
Yep.
But anyway, yep. What do you guys think about the Twitch changes? Do you guys like them? I genuinely, if you made it this far,
Yeah, where's your new go-to like jack off site gonna be with like a personal touch? I'm just curious. Like,
are you gonna get ammo
gonna
to
get
say
it from
bun bun
Twitch.
for me? Do it, please. I'll love you forever.
Am I gonna do it? No.
No, I'm talking to the fucking listener, not you.
Oh, okay.
Okay, that's it from the news. Also, if you guys
And
haven't,
mom, if you made it to the end of this podcast,
Portz loves you.
what the fuck are you doing with your life? You're supposed to be like raising a kid and going out and doing shit. Anyway,
Good job, Mom. Proud of you.
super proud.
Thanks, guys, for listening. Don't forget to follow us on Twitch, Twitter, at Evil Space Bunny and the Real Portz. Also, we have a TikTok, Ignore the Backlog, and Twitter, Ignore Backlog. Please and thank
Hell
you.
Yeah. Yeah, please mind your P's and Q's.
P's and Q's.
Thank you. Please.
Oh,
Please like us.
yeah, please like us. Also, I got in trouble on our TikTok the other day for posting the Bobby Kotick one. And I had to
What?
fight it.
Why? What did we do wrong? The humping?
Apparently, the humping was too much for TikTok, and
I've seen worse than that on TikTok.
well,
Come
that's
on.
the thing is, like, I
Wait,
had
there's like 8-year-olds humping on that fucking website.
Right.
What do you mean?
right. I appealed it and I won, so I was still kind of like upset because it was like muted for like a day and a half, and I'm like, you fuckers. But yeah,
Bastards. We would have been famous by now.
exactly. Go like the TikToks, help the algorithm. Anyway, good. I'm drunk. I'm gonna go to bed. Good night, everyone.
Good night.